Everyone. Hey everyone, Dennis K here with Belize Islands Real Estate. Hope you're doing well today. I just had a couple clients ask me about these two waterfront lots that we have. They're not listed, but they're definitely for sale. So you're not going to find them on anyone's website. But these are the ones that I came out with, about 4 or 5 days ago, earlier this week, talking about if somebody is just looking for a pure investment that they want to buy now, park some money now, and then improve the property and sell it for a significant profit in the future. And you can do this with money you already have in your self-directed IRA, or perhaps you want to pull some money out of your house. But you were asking about where exactly these lots are in relation to Secret Beach. So what I'm going to try to do here, I'm going to try to do a share screen showing you my Google Earth maps with my overlays on it. And we'll see if this works. I'll be able to show you exactly where these are. So, all right. So hopefully this is coming up here. So if I just do a little bit of a zoom out, I'm going to show you where these lots are located and why I think they're a pretty smoking deal. Okay, so in this area here where my cursor is, you have Secret Beach. In fact, let me zoom up to where Secret Beach is. So right here, where it says Secret Beach, so this is where Pirates Not So Secret Beach Bar is. This is where Secret Beach Bar and Grill, Maruba's. Down here, you have the Blue Bayou. Going a little bit further north here, up here, you have the Casanova Cabanas property, and then you see this road going north. So when we go about, I think it's about 0.7 miles or 1 mile north, we come up to the split right here, all right? Now, let me just measure that off just to make sure I have my measurements right. So if we, let's see, right there. So just get out the old measuring stick here. If we go from the cut down to the most popular place at Secret Beach, we switch to miles, we have 0.97. Okay, so exactly 1 mile north of Secret Beach, you have the split. All right, so right on the other side of the split, many of you know this very well because you see me talking about beachfront properties that I've sold. So for example, number 8466, this parcel right here, that sold for $155,000. We had this parcel right here, 8460, sell for $150,000. We had, what else did we have sell in this area? This one's listed here, 148 at 145, 145,000. And this triangular shaped one here is on the market for 159. So you see the prices all in here, 145, 150, 159. That's all in this general area. So when you come down and you look at these two lots here, parcels number 8438 and 8437, you see how much larger they are. I mean, just much larger than any of the beachfront lots. You know, we're talking significant size here. And these lots have waterfront on both sides. So for example, I had a client of mine buy parcel number 8450 a little while ago. And the way you access that is very easy. You just take a boat through the cut, up and around this peninsula, and boom, you're right at the lot. With these two lots, these 8438 and 8437, these have waterfront on both sides of the property. So you go by boat, you come up in here, and then you can access it from the front side or go around to the back side. Now, interestingly, in the other video I showed, and this isn't going to happen for a long time, guys, just to let you know, but there is on the book, so to speak, a plan to have a road come in and access all these lots by a road that comes up from Palmyra Woods. Now, where is that? Well, let's just zoom out here a bit. So Palmyra Woods is a subdivision right here, all right? So there's a plan to put a road going north straight to here, over, and access all these lots. Now again, that's not gonna happen for a long time, but this gives you an idea of what type of investment you're looking at. So I didn't mention a price in that last video, and there's a reason for that. We're still working with the sellers on what they will actually take. They don't want to do any financing, so this is a cash deal. So what I'm going to do is sort of announce the price now, but give me a call if this interests you, because there might be something additional that we can do depending on who the buyer is, how they want to take title, what their short-term and long-term goals are for the property. And heck, I might even be an investor with you on this one. I have some cash to invest. Been picking up properties this week, but on this one here, 8438, we can start off with a listing or a selling price of 85,000 US, and maybe just a tad less for this one, maybe something like 80. So let's say 85 for this, 80 for this. I think that'll get the deal done. Again, large lots. I haven't even looked into the possibility to see if you could subdivide them, which wouldn't be my goal if I bought these. My goal would be to buy them, sit on them, maybe have Armando Granell build a couple retaining walls, fill them with sand, get them up to grade, and then put them back on the market with seller financing. I think these would be a fantastic flip. I mean, if these lots out here are going for 150, right, and these are, you know, a third of the size or a quarter of the size, you know, I gotta think that if these things were bought, topped up with sand, you know, you're looking at least 180, you know, to 190 per lot as a selling price, especially with owner carry financing, just because of the sheer size and the waterfront on both sides. And if you offer financing in attractive terms, somebody's going to pop for these. You know, it's just bound to happen. All right, so that's my video for the day. I'll stop the sharing the screen. Hopefully that worked. I will post this. Again, let me know if you want to jump on a Zoom call with me. Just a quick note about the Zoom calls, how they work, because many of you are asking, well, look, if I go to your website and I buy a couple cups of coffee, how do these Zoom calls work anyway? Here's what I do. Before we jump on the Zoom call, I ask you to tell me a little bit about yourself, what you're looking to do in Belize. Are you looking to live in Belize, move to Belize, retire to Belize, invest in Belize? What are your plans? Have you been there before? And then when we jump on the Zoom call, so before then, I prepare a bunch of information. I look and see what types of areas might work for you. I get out some maps. I have my Google Earth ready to go. And what I do is when I jump on the Zoom call with you, I ask you several questions about, you know, what are your goals? What are you hoping to accomplish? Short term, midterm, long term? What's your exit plan? All right. And then, you know, using some maps and listings and Google Earth, we kind of go through the country of Belize, where I feel are the best areas for you. If you have specific questions about properties or resorts, we pull them up. So, okay, let's take a look at it. You know, you can tell me, yeah, I've heard that this area is something I should look at. Is it? Well, let's pull it up. Let's take a look at it. Here's the pros. Here's the cons. You can come to me and say, you know what, I found this great property. It's a good deal, right? Well, let's look it up. It could be a good deal. You know, let's see where it is on the map. What's near it? What's close by? How do you get there? Right? Is it in a great area that's up and coming, or is it in a dead area and that's going to be stale for a long time? So we jump on the Zoom call. Usually we spend at least an hour. So I schedule these hour apart, always on the hour. So we have Zoom calls for me starting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the afternoon, all the way up till 7 o'clock at night. The last one ends at 8. But also after the Zoom call, then the real work begins, right? So during that discovery phase, I find out more about you, what you're looking for. I make a list of things to send you. It could be information on the QRP program, what banks to use in Belize, how to handle your own immigration status, references to builders, properties, and then we start the discussion going back and forth. Sometimes you buy, sometimes you're just gathering information. I'm fine with whatever, right? I'm covered. So I just appreciate the opportunity to work with you. All right, thanks a lot, guys. Have a super good weekend. Hope you're having fun with family and loved ones. And something Steph and I have been doing is we've been having these Zoom dinner parties. In fact, let me show you the picture for last night's. If it comes up, I'll do a little share screen. So we've been cooking for people, having our friends pick up the food from our house and take it back to their own home, sit at their own dining room table, and then we get together, we drink wine, we eat, we have a fantastic time. And we get to be together and we still get to be safe. So that's one of the ways we're trying to be responsible with COVID-19. You know, Steph's health isn't the best. She's more high risk, but we're still having fun. We're still enjoying life to the fullest, even socially through this means. So hope you guys are too, doing something fun with family and loved ones this weekend. And again, if you want to hit me up on a Zoom call, hit the link below. Be glad to schedule a call with you. And also for these other 2 lots, this is something that interests you, either going in on it with myself, or maybe you have a business partner and say, you know what, let's jump on this deal. We'll each go in on it 50-50, buy the property, get it filled, put it back in the market with seller financing. I think you do quite well. All right, take care, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.